This is the F-15C Golden Eagle. Unlike its predecessor, this F-15 gets a new radar, new avionics, and an upgraded armament. Even with all these upgrades, this plane was still dead on arrival. Or is it? Is it dead on arrival because it's bad? Or is it dead on arrival because it's not the Rafale? Today, I'm going to be taking this thing out for a spin to see if it's really that bad or if it's just a skill issue. My biggest gripe about this plane is not the lackluster engines, not that it's an F-15C, literally nothing to do with the airframe. It's actually the missiles. The C-5s, for some god-awful reason, still use the same seekers as the AIM-120A and B. I don't understand why. These missiles are from what, 2008, and they still use seekers from their 90s models, which doesn't make sense. I guess it would be like a balancing concern, but then we have something like the Mica, so we're gonna climb and try and maintain BVR the best we can, because we're just gonna have to use the range of the C-5 and hope that it'll do the job. Thankfully to this new, oh well, we already got one on us. That's wonderful. We got a F-15 down here. Why is he low? I don't care. We're sending him a gift. Is our missile gonna hit? That answers my question. So we're defending whatever that missile is, because it's not a concern. We're just gonna lay down a bunch of chaff because we have plenty to spare, and we're gonna. All right, so this Rafale launched on me, but I gotta return fire here, but I can't get a lock, so gotta start defending before that might get close. We just have such a god-awful amount of chaff that we can just pour it out. All right, we're just gonna outrun that missile now. Also, this radar is really solid. Oh no, that Rafale's still alive. I just don't know where he is. Gonna get vertical. There he is. Vertical tracking out. Fox 3 at 7 miles. So that should kill him. Return fire on me, but I already defended his missile. I don't think that's gonna hit, unfortunately. There he is again. This will hit, however. I don't think he's escaping this. Yep. So, did he just tank it? No, he didn't. We're good. F-15 over here. Our team is actually really solid. I am proud of my team. That is legitimately a first. We're not top fragging in this game, but it's a solid game to start out with, so. That should be mostly everyone. Throw out a blind hunt here to try and get this last guy. There we go. Toss over an AMRAAM. He's multi-pathing right now, so if this missile tops down, he's cooked. Oh, he's actually notching it. Alright. Because he's notching a different missile. My missile should hit him, though. Yep.
them.
Not bad. I've seen a lot of other people saying that the Eagle was going to be, quote, dead on arrival or just a horrible plane. And you'd see their gameplay, right? And it'd be them either spamming off a ton of missiles by climbing high and or them being on the ground multi-pathing, which is not how you play an F-15, let alone a F-15C Golden Eagle, right? The best way to play the Eagle is to stay extended out and try and make use of your long-range missiles, strong radar, and godly amount of chaff. You don't always get as many kills this way, but most of the time you can. You're way more survivable, therefore being way more impactful for the team. All right, we're gonna extend the radar range. Got a flanker out wide and a Rafale out wider, so we're gonna focus those two. We're gonna get in close for this Sukhoi because it looks like he's just gonna be hugging the ground. The Rafale is gonna be trying to get sneaky Micah kills. So once we launch off on this SU-27, which isn't much longer, right now we're actually gonna launch on him. Need to find this Rafale. So he's launching an ER at me, so. Alright, so my missile just hits the ground, that's great. I think the missile missed. We're gonna launch on the Rafale, but I don't think it's gonna hit him. I could be wrong. Next best thing is probably this flanker here. He looks kind of mean. Okay, he returned fire at me. Yep. We're gonna drop bags. Okay, that J-10's close. There he is. When you don't know where someone is, it's always good to use vertical scan because then you can just move around and hopefully lock him. So now we know where he is. We're gonna return it to normal ACM mode. He is one of the last guys remaining, so we're gonna send one his way right now. If we're lucky, he's gonna try and hit the deck and hope to dodge it. This is why I take 9Ms, because he's low. Doesn't have a lot of options here. We're gonna send Sidewinder his way. That should be a kill.
Well, it is.
Because nobody expects a smokeless missile from heaven. We're gonna launch on that guy because he is really close, and I'm surprised he didn't see us before we did. Not bad. You don't get as much kills in the Eagle, but if you play it right and play it safe, you can be a huge impact towards your team. We're gonna... He's already defending. And we gotta defend his Micah. Because that plane takes a lot of skill. Got a grip in a pod? Yo, that's a first. Let's show him that he made a mistake in playing the plane. Oh, well, yeah. I didn't get the kill. Who did? SC-30. dumpster the Rafale here. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. Can I get a kill? Come on, man. That's crumping him. Have that. I know there's something else over down here. Should be dying. Yep, there is. Those are the last few guys. The guy is severely damaged, is somehow still alive. Not a horrible game, but will do. Let's get. So is the F-15 bad? Well, it's far from it. This plane's a solid plane. It might not be as easy as the Flanker or the Rafale, but it's still a really good plane. In fact, I actually prefer it over the Eurofighter if I'm being honest. The airframe's solid, the speed's solid, and the radar is really strong, not to mention the countermeasure count. Granted, there are still some things that might need fixed in the future, like the AIM-120C for example, but other than that, this plane is great. It just might take some getting used to for some of you. Now the real question is this plane dead on arrival? This plane is dead on arrival my ass.